actually break a few records in a few spots. You can see a couple of examples we have here, like Riverside, 93 degrees for tomorrow. That would break the record from 1972 of 87. Anaheim also has a record of 87. Tomorrow might be 93. Pasadena, 90. That'll break another record of 87 degrees. But that was set last year. And same with downtown LA. Last year was the record at 88 degrees. Tomorrow we might get to 89 degrees. But as I was showing you at Canoga Park, things change very quickly as we get into the weekend and next week. And that's all courtesy of this cutoff low that is just kind of meandering out over the Pacific. For tomorrow, high pressure bringing us all the warmth. But as we get into the weekend, this area of low pressure comes in and sort of brings a little bit of cool air with it. It's not going to cool back to about average for this time of year, which is the upper 60s around downtown LA. We'll stay probably in about the low to mid 70s, but that is much cooler than we're looking at for tomorrow. And it looks like as we get into next week, this will eventually get reabsorbed into the flow of the jet stream. A weak area of high pressure is going to start building in just to our southwest. This might bring a little bump in temperatures next week, but it doesn't look as crazy as what we're going to be seeing for tomorrow in a few spots. Here's what we're looking at for tomorrow. Low to mid 80s across the high desert, mid to upper 60s across the area mountains. I.e. looking at temperatures pretty much in the 90s everywhere, 91 degrees in Emmett, 94 in Corona, 93 degrees in Ontario. Inland Orange County, pretty hot. Upper 80s and the low 90s with 90 in Santa Ana, 93 in Anaheim. We're looking at 82 degrees over at Huntington Beach. For the valleys of LA and Ventura counties, also seeing some 90s mixed in, like 90 in Thousand Oaks, Antioch Valley, 91 in Burbank, 92 in Van Nuys, 90 in Santa Paula. And for the basin in the San Gabriel Valley, upper 80s around downtown LA, 91 degrees in Alhambra, 92 in West Covina, and 91 degrees in Diamond Bar. But again, it's just tomorrow, then we start cooling down. Basin forecast on top, coastal forecast on the bottom. Upper 80s tomorrow, mid 80s Saturday, upper 70s by Sunday, maybe with some fog mixed in during the morning. We'll sort of stay there as we get to the start of the week, but here's that little bump in temperatures I'm talking about. Nothing too hot, just a little bit of a warm up by the middle of next week. Valleys on top, i.e. forecast down below. For tomorrow, lots of 90s. Then we're back into the upper 70s by Sunday with maybe some fog for the San Fernando Valley and the San Gabriel Valley. Then we cool off into the low 70s by Monday, bounce back a bit, heading into the middle of next week. High desert on top, low desert forecast down below. Tomorrow and Saturday, pretty much the peak of the heat. Then we start cooling down back to the 60s by Monday. We do have a little bit of wind to contend with as we get into the afternoon hours for Saturday and for Sunday. And for the area mountains, also get that wind as we get into Saturday and Sunday afternoon and evening. But here's the cooling trend after getting here. A pretty warm day for tomorrow in the upper 60s. That's the future forecast. We'll be right back after this break.
Hi, it's Jen from California Live, and here's what's coming up on tomorrow's show. Dr. Lucky Zecon is here to unpack everything you need to know about fertility in 2026. Plus, get a sneak peek of the Ojai Food and Wine Festival with super chef and pasta maestro Evan Bunke. You can join us for all that and so much more tomorrow morning at 11:30 on California Live.
Sweet honor for a high school basketball player who was once coached by the late Kobe Bryant. Amalia Holguin played on Bryant's Mambas Club team. She was the youngest member then. She is now a senior at Sage Hill School. Her team played Ontario Christian earlier this week, and the Ontario Christian team honored her.
I mean, I didn't expect to get that nice, like, tile painting type of mural. It just, like, shows the high class